Hey, this is Mike McCready, co-founder and CEO of Music X-Ray, and this is episode 29 of the Hookblast podcast. This is the podcast where we listen to the hooks from the songs that are trending among the music industry professional community on Music X-Ray, and I like to jump right into it, and so our first hook is from a song called Because of You by Wayne Baker Brooks.
I can tell you I'm not in love, but I know you're not a fool. You got me feeling like Superman, 'cause I'm way up in the air. To tell you the truth now, baby, it's all because of you. I can say you're not patient, I can say you don't care at all, but there's no comparison, 'cause your love won't let me fall. You make my life complete, babe, blindsided by your cool. To tell you the truth now, baby, it's all because of you.
All right, that song's got a nice groove to it. That's Because of You by Wayne Baker Brooks. That song was written by Wayne Baker Brooks and Tony Ruiz and is published by Two Headed Man Music, BMI affiliated, and Owl Farm Music, also BMI affiliated. And the song is available wherever you get your streaming music, kind of like the Hookblast podcast itself. And you can always go to Spotify and look for the Hookblast playlist Season 3. That's where we keep the full versions of many of the songs that you find on the podcast. If there are some songs on the podcast that you don't hear there, it's usually because the music hasn't been released yet as a product itself and is still in the process of being licensed or being signed for something through Music X-Ray itself. And for our next hook, we're going to keep it mellow. Actually, we're going to slow it down just a little bit. This is Seawall by Garth.
And if it hurts for you to stay, there'll always be the seawall in Russia's Bay. And if your world is closing in, demons at your door, rattling your thoughts. Now hope seems far away. You're not answering your calls. Finding me to blame, spoiling all your plans, taking all your
All right, that's Garth with his song Seawall. And it looks like we have a mellow day today. At least these first three songs haven't been too jazzy. But, you know, not every song that has a hook is necessarily catchy in the way that you think of a catchy song that you want to get up and dance to or sing again after you've heard it one or two times. Sometimes a song just has a hook, it has a feel, it has something that pulls you into it that isn't necessarily that repetitive chorus or that catchy verse or the compelling bridge. This song, for example, We Don't Have a Lot of Time by Karmacoda featuring Beth Hirsch.
come into my arms. Oh, and share with me all your charms. And I have said this all before, that this is all that we adore. I am yours, you are mine, but we don't have a lot of time.
Well, that's a very nice song. A little bit of an anecdote about that song. It features a duet between Karmacoda's vocalist B and guest vocalist Beth Hirsch. The track was recorded in San Francisco in Karmacoda studio, and Beth tracked her vocal in Paris, where she was living at the time. Another interesting fact about this song is that the high synthesizer you hear in the intro and in the choruses is actually produced by a vintage Martin O synthesizer. Martin O Waves, it used to be called. Look it up. It's an incredible instrument, and that's a really nice song. All right, we're going to liven things up for you a little bit here on this next hook. This is Uh-Oh by Cruise Line's headliner, Jayden.
Been a while since I was shattered. For a long time nothing mattered. I think it's time to collect all of the pieces that I left with all the people I selected to help tape this heart back together. When I was crying all the time, I was tired all the time, but I'm finally healing. Say you love me now, just say you love me now. Say you love me and I will hear you. Say you love me now, just say you love me now. Say you love me, 'cause I am finally ready to be loved. Love,
All right, that's a fun song. That is Jayden with her song, Uh-Oh. As I mentioned, she has been a headliner on cruise lines, but now she focuses her writing on sync. So she's looking for opportunities in movies, television, advertising, perhaps video games, and other places where music enhances the main product that is being sold. And this next song coming up is called No Longer Bound by MissVal. It's a song about breaking the chains of bondage or anything holding you down physically, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. It's about breaking the chains of addiction and problems that are weighing you down, says MissVal. And here is No Longer Bound.
Took away all my sin and he unbounded me. Oh, I'm no longer bound.
And I'm not letting you get away today without a little bit of rockabilly. Here's Far Away by Rebekah Meldrum.
So take me far away from here. Take me down a delta until the clouds above me are clear. Just give me a little space. I need to put my words down for just a minute.
Yeah, that's Rebekah Meldrum with Far Away. Her album came out in late October and has been in the top 10 of the Roots Music Soul Blues charts from November all the way through to this month. It's currently at number 12. And as you know, all the music in this podcast is used with permission from the rights holders. And that is all the time we have for the Hookblast podcast today, episode 29. Thanks once again for joining me for your 10-minute weekly music discovery catchy podcast. I'll see you again here next week with another fresh batch of great hooks. I'll catch you then. Bye-bye.
Just a minute, I need time to forget your face. doesn't matter which direction came from, as long as it takes me far away.